First of all, we need to take two. I'm so unprepared. But anyway, hey guys, welcome back to the channel. We need some like background music playing immediately. Welcome back to the channel. Thank you, Alma, for subscribing. Super excited tonight. So we're going to be talking a little about, well, not a little about, we're going to dive into all things like family related. And when I say family, I mean like creating your own little family. So how to get pregnant, how to have a baby, what kind of babies are out there that exist in Second Life, and then also just like avatar babies, because that's what I'm experiencing right now with the Kello and whatnot. But anyway, welcome back to the channel. So happy to have you. If this is your first time ever, welcome for the first time. If you are here, be sure to just go ahead and say hello in chat so I know who's here. And I want to shout out all of our new follows really quick. I totally did not prepare and didn't organize these like I usually do, so give me a second to find them all. But let's see. We've had a few. We've had a lot since last time. I love y'all. Let me mute this. Darn it. But hi guys, I'm gonna say hi to everybody who's here because I saw early crew too, and I was literally just on Discord live and they saw my struggle. But anyway, thank you so much for subscribing. Paris, Massino, Natalia Finley, Kathleen De Jesus, Dark Wolf 556, Suki Moon 18, Audra Blaze, Capone, we know Capone, Brianna, Sheree, and I think that's it. I don't know what calling sound I just got on my computer. But anyway, welcome. Thank you so much for subscribing. We have to do a yas. Wait, it wasn't making noise.
Yes, yes!
But yeah, thank you for subscribing. Who do we have here in chat already? B was first at 2:30 a.m. in the morning. Oh my goodness, girl. Welcome. Hey, Brit. Hey, Dee Dee, Stykes, Deborah, Mandy, Azumi, Choi, Taranki, Kai, Ninji. Hey, Rare, Gigi, Callie, Bruna, Kia, Dior, Stephanie, Carlita. Welcome. So happy to have you all here. All right, let me open up my viewer. So the first thing, I've showed Akello a few times on stream. I'm gonna show her later on when I show you guys like some options for baby stuff that I've found for actual avatar babies. But I wanted to start off with just like the pregnancy process. So one, when it comes to like where to meet your family, I have no idea. Like, I don't know. Hey, Nika. I don't know how you're gonna meet your husband. I was just friends with mine. And we got hitched apparently, like, what was it, yesterday? I think yesterday was our anniversary, like our 1-year wedding anniversary. So we got married in Second Life, but we didn't have a wedding. A lot of people have weddings, but we did not. But now I want a wedding. So I might take you guys through that process when we get to it. We just got hitched. We went to like a little roleplay hitch sim or whatever. But last year when I got pregnant, so not very long after that, we did this whole roleplay pregnancy because people can actually do that in Second Life. So I have it on my blog because I had a whole pregnancy diary that I want to show you guys because there are a lot of things to do with it. So they have all these like pregnancy tests, but there's an actual system where you can get pregnant, or you could try to get pregnant and you can take a test and figure out if you're pregnant and go to doctors. But literally this is everything that went down on with my pregnancy. So there are actual HUDs out there to let you know what you're experiencing. So I put all of that on my blog just because it was fun, and I actually have a few different blog posts on exactly what you need to get pregnant. But it's changed so much because things in Second Life change with like the quickness. So today I'm gonna like bring you guys all through that. We're gonna discover some things together because honestly I don't know what's still around, but I know my favorite things. Oh, my baby shower pictures aren't showing up. I'm so heartbroken. But look, I even had a baby registry. Like, it was intense. We did the most. I did the most. How do I search for just the pregnancy? So if you're interested and you really want to see like it all written down, just search my blog. on my pregnant poster there. But I'm planning on getting pregnant again. So I kind of need to do this for myself anyway. I'm not doing the Bakes on Mesh this week. So Kia, I had everyone vote what this week's live was going to be about. If they wanted to do family and pregnancy, or if they wanted Bakes on Mesh. And Bakes on Mesh won by like 1 or 2 votes. So if you're not in Discord, join Discord so you can vote. But we're going to start off at the beginning. So the system that I use is like a pregnancy system. It's used for a couple different reasons. One, it's used for pregnancy roleplay, of course, but it's also used for adult reasons. So it's on an adult sim. They spell alpha weird, so I have to find it. But it's called Mama Alpha, and it's actually, it's like a HUD that you wear, that you and your partner wear. I really have to find it. Let me search my inventory. Maybe it's in there. But yeah, it's a system that you wear. So when, you know, you and your partner do the do, you can actually get pregnant. We're not going to be all up in your business and talk about how you do the do. Or if you do. Mama Alpha. So it's like Alpha. Here we go. So Mama Alpha. We're just going to go there. We don't know what we're going to see there. Like I said, it's an adult place. You might get harassed. I'm pretty sure it's all marketplace as well. But it's gone from my inventory, so I'm wondering if I need to redeliver. I hope I got it on marketplace and not in world, because I don't know where to find a redelivery. Or I'm pretty sure it's not that expensive. Let's find out. It's gonna take us a second here to res. But yeah, so Mama Alpha, it's this HUD that you wear, and honestly it tracks your cycle for all my ladies out there. So it's actually gonna track your cycle. And when you're ovulating, you can go and find an eligible man to connect with, and you guys can get pregnant. I know, Nika, I did delete it, but I thought I bought this more recently than that. So yeah, I deleted it. Because I deleted my Second Life. Okay, so both you and the guy have to have it. How much is it? Oh, it's only $2.49. See, I was like concerned it was gonna be expensive. We're just gonna buy it again. But yeah, I mean, things don't look all that pretty here, but there are also a bunch of resources here for your pregnancy. Like they have a bunch of different like belly things that you'll need. I'm gonna get into that after. I'm gonna de-render all these people because I feel like they're gonna be naked. And they're lagging us out. But let me put the Mama Alpha HUD on so you can see what I mean. And now for me, so my darling husband isn't here. He couldn't make it online, or he might pop in. I don't know. We'll find out. I think he said something on Discord. Yeah, I don't know. Oh no, we're in busy mode. We didn't even get the package. I'm just gonna get it again because I don't feel like looking for a redelivery. Let me see. See, I don't want to get all these IMs. I don't know if there's a redelivery. I'm just gonna buy it. Okay, it came this time. It was this price 6 years ago. No babies, Kia. Well, can you babysit mine sometimes? I'm eager to give you the situation. Okay, so don't even have to unpack anything. Do you guys see that resing at the bottom of my screen? Let me try to move it up. Or let me look. Oh yeah, you can actually see it. So it's recognizing that I've been here before. So I'm just going to update. So you have the option. So right now I'm on cycle day 16. It's purple. If it were like, you know the days in your cycle when you're stressed out about life, it would be red. So it actually tracks that. And then if you have a partner, it you have options. So you can set your partner, or you can like open your mama alpha up to another male around you, and basically that would show him a notification that he could do his thing to give you babies. So honestly, me and my partner legit stand around like doing this because we don't have time for all the extras right now. So we've been trying to get pregnant. And you can also make all of your settings. How do I do it again? Did it come on the note card? No, because I don't remember how to do this. Oh, but I changed my rate. So I changed like how easy it is for me to get pregnant, how long I'd want a pregnancy. It tells you all the stuffs here. All the stuffs. Oh my gosh, rare. Yeah, so I guess I should take my time and actually go through this properly. Let me see, because I forget how to do it. I'm gonna actually open up the help site. We're going through this together, but you know what? I'd rather that. So, because things in SL change so often. So sometimes if I show you one specific thing and you come back to this video like a month later and it's changed, we're screwed. But yeah, so we always play. So Ezra's older than I am. So Ezra, I don't know how he's in his like late 40s. But I always joke around. I'm like, I feel like it would be harder for you to get me pregnant because like your little guys aren't moving as fast as they used to be. So we actually put that on the HUD. So we struggle to get pregnant, and it's always a surprise because you can continue taking tests. So I'm gonna show you where to get the pregnancy test too, because Mama Alpha, the creator, also creates pregnancy tests for it, and you can do your little at-home pregnancy test and then actually go to a clinic. So the people who make Mama Alpha also have a clinic, but there are also tons of clinics in SL. So I'm gonna show you a few of them. But you can go there, they can do a real pregnancy test, and you can go through that whole thing. Alright, so what do I want to do first? Hold on. I'm just terrible at reading instructions. Anyone else like this? I just don't want to read them. Assistant. We're gonna go to assistant. Here we go. This is what we were looking for. So you go to assistant. You can edit your fertility. So that's what I updated to make it a little more challenging for us to get pregnant. So 100% is you are completely healthy. You do the little boom boom. You're gonna be pregnant. If you want to make it a little more challenging, so I think I set mine last time to a 60, so it was hard for us. I don't know if I'd be at a 60 at this age. I'm 31, y'all. I could probably still be at an 80. I don't know what I meant. I don't know these things about life. So we're gonna set mine at an 80. So that's your fertility. Group we don't need. Unless you don't want to be human, so there are also other species. So you can, pardon me, I thought I was going to come see like vampires and all that. It says elephant. Okay. So you can also be like a puppy and, not a puppy, a dog and an elephant. Species, what's the species one? Nothing. Oh wait, what is this? Yeah, nothing. Because they have animals. RL to SL conversion. So this is how you time out your pregnancies. So, oh no, this is how you time out your cycle. I just left this as is because my mind was blown. So typically 1 second life day equals 4 hours in real life. So basically on my cycle, 4 hours later, so you see how I'm at cycle day 16? And 4 hours from now, I'll be on cycle day 17. So that's how it goes. I like this pace. I feel like I don't want to change it. Where yes, there are many men here, and you know what these men are doing? They're standing around looking for women who can get pregnant with their babies, because that is honestly a second life kink. Right, Mandy? I have myself a baby elephant. But yeah, there's some men's. What's this men's? What's this guy looking like? Oh, he's cute though. Look, when I say people are cute, it's not because I'm trying to get with them. I really be trying to hook y'all up sometimes. But also, I just like to flirt. This is a fact. Interested in meshing and blending. Who wants to holler at him? You guys tell me who likes him, and I'm gonna send him y'all name. Alright, he's probably here like trying to get the mama alpha system for his baby mama. But we're like, hello sir. Oh, I gotta turn name tags off. Like, hello sir. We have a couple people on stream that are interested. Should I see, we get distracted. This is not what we're here for, Second Life 101. But I didn't see a partner. Let's see. Is there a partner? No partner. Let me move his name out of, damn it. I put his profile way up there where I can't get to it now. This is the only thing I hate about Black Dragon. I can't like get to things that are too high up. Okay. I mean, I don't know. Is this his whole family? He's got a big family. Alright, somebody drop, I don't know where to drop your username. If y'all like dropping usernames in chat, do it so I can play Love Connection. But back to our regularly scheduled programming. That was a plot twist. I didn't expect like him to be cute. Sykes is like, hey. Hey Blacks. Dude, I should, because every single live we see a cute dude, I'm like, wait a minute, who likes this guy? Let me message him. Alright, back to assistant. So conversion, I like to keep how it is. Oh, so here you can actually define how your menstruation cycle ends. So I don't mess around with that. I'm afraid to even touch that. Yikes. Let me see. Okay, let's just. Oh yeah, we're just skipping that. All your kids grown. All right, so our conversion is set up. My partner, is that set? My partner's who? I don't know. I must set it up again. I just set a period. Oh, it's because he's not around here. Oh my gosh! No! I just accidentally partnered somebody here. Oh my gosh, who's Marcus? Is that him? No, I don't know who Marcus is. I'm afraid. Don't try to do this at the Mama Alpha store. Learn from my mistakes. Let's get out of here. What are we doing here? They also have all of the stuff that you need here. Oh, I de-rendered everybody. There's no coming back from that. I just accidentally, I wonder if it sent him a notification like Meela Vanderbuilt has partnered you for her pregnancy. I hate my life. Alright, so once you have this, all you literally just wear it. So I wore this all the time. And then, you know, you and your partner just go at it. Uh-oh. He got closer, y'all. Did anyone tell me? Let's just troll him for a second. Damn! You cute or whatever? Alright. I sent him the message. If he ignores me, I'm gonna be so offended because I saw him move. He's not AFK. But once you have, alright, yeah, we can't look at stuff here. Once you have that system on, all you have to do is go at it with your baby, with your man. So now after that, there's an actual pregnancy test that you can take. So you can start taking these. So it's not going to tell you you're pregnant. So just like in real life, I mean, your period, you're not going to know until you're actually pregnant, you miss a cycle. So there's an actual pregnancy test on Marketplace. So this is the one by the same, they're like, you know, they work incompatible with Mama Alpha. So I would get this one, the Mama Alpha pregnancy test. It looks just like this. At the end of it, actually I did link this in my blog. So if you go to my Meela Vanderbuilt blog, I linked all of this in here. Man, they got a whole picture of the girl on the toilet. Oh, they have a picture of the girl on the toilet because when you do this, it will res out a toilet that you're sitting on. So it feels very realistic. But of course, with anything, my husband is gonna slide in. He's like, excuse me, like, why every time I walk away, you acting up? He didn't respond to me though. I'm not even gonna tell him that we're on live. I'm just gonna be like, nah, that's how I felt. But I have a friend I want to hook you up with. Rare, we're coming over. But anyway, so we have our HUD on. I'm going to continue wearing this like until I get pregnant. So you use your little pregnancy test. If it gives you a positive, again, you can't just like take it right after you do the deed. You have to actually, like, it goes through a real cycle. So you're not gonna know you're pregnant immediately. You have to like kind of wait and keep taking your tests or keep doing the deed, and then you find a clinic to do a real test. So I'm gonna show you some of the clinics that I like. I gotta move all my buttons. I'm just gonna search for it. I can't find. It's called Hands-On Care. He did not respond to me. I see him run all around the place. I'm waiting for like his girlfriend to hit me up instead. Can you imagine? Are y'all like that? If someone sent that to your dude, are you gonna be like, get out of my boyfriend's box? I always think it's funny though. Alright, so this is Hands-On Care Maternity Clinic. They sell a lot of resources for your pregnancy. They also offer like doctor Roleplay. So you can always buy like a Roleplay package for them and they're going to take you through your pregnancy. So the reason I like them is because they make so much of the stuff for pregnancy, they can actually guide you in exactly what you need. What if he's new? Let's see. If he's new, then he needs a link to the YouTube. How long he been here? No, 2 years, 3 months. Look at Lit. Talk about stuff. I'm on live. What do you mean, sir? Exactly, Manzi. That's how I am. So while some of this stuff reses, tell me about your lives. Like, who are the men? Are you going to actually try to find a partner, a husband, a boyfriend? Or are we just going to be like, I need somebody to knock me up real quick? Because honestly, I would have done that. But yeah, I feel like I don't take a lot of things in SL very serious. Like, that's the other thing too. So like, if you're single right now and you're like, I just want to get pregnant and I want to do it like the real way, so I have this whole cycle situation, you can just get yourself a dude. Like, just make yourself a man. And I remember I used to get so much crap because I don't have the same outlook on alts, which are like alternate avatars. So I have a bunch of avatars because I like having them and making them. So I have my male alt, who I'm actually going to show you. So you guys, March 13th is when I'm going to start my male content. But, or that week, whatever that Wednesday is. But I have a male alt. If I didn't have Ezra, I would have totally made this baby with Cameron. Right? As long as they don't, like, get serious. And, like, there's no way for me to know he has a woman. There's no one in his partner box. Alright, this stuff is still rezzing. But yeah, so basically, this place here, they give you a free pregnancy test. So if you're really... Is she a doctor here? Does she speak to us? I hope I'm not ignoring. No, there's a greeter. But They give you a free pregnancy test. So if your pregnancy test says positive, but you want to be sure, because again, it's simulating real life, so it could be fickle, and you want an actual doctor to give you a pregnancy test, you can come here. I think this is the place that does a free one. If not, I'm sorry I lied. But I'm pretty sure they do a free one. And they'll give you an actual pregnancy test. At that point though, they can see the gender. So people who are these like mama alpha doctors have a different system, and they can see everything about your pregnancy. So if you want that to be a secret, you have to tell them from the beginning, because that's what happened to me. My last one, I came in here and I asked for one. I didn't know how much information they would know or what I was even doing. And as soon as I walked in, he was like, you're pregnant, your due date is XYZ, you're having a girl. And I was like, come on, bruh. Like, don't ruin my little fake experience. So you just gotta tell people that you don't want to know all that. You just want the pregnancy test. But yeah, you can also set your due date. I do have to look, before we end this live, I have to figure out exactly how to do that. I think I honestly put it on my blog. I did put it on my blog. Because last time I had a 3-month, like in real life, 3 months went by, and that equated to her 9 months. But this time around, I almost want a long pregnancy. Like, I feel like, what is this? It's about to be March. Holy crap, it went by fast. So March, see, if I have it right now, the baby's gonna be the exact same age as Akello. Or not age, but same birthday. Hey, Serafina! Every time I say your name, Siri thinks I'm talking to her. Oh yeah, see Kia? Haven't played him in a long time, but he might be looking for a baby mama. Yes, we're here for it, because we need some sperm donors, clearly. I feel like, should I set up a bank? What are we doing? Also, at one point, I was like, can I just be a surrogate? Because I like being pregnant, but I don't want any more babies. But being pregnant, that's also cute. I'm going to show you the bodies you need to get for it, too. Actually, I might just put on my pregnancy body just to show you. What were we talking about? Today's been something else. I'm like in the process of having my wisdom teeth removed, so you know, we had some mouth stuff done today. I'm like batshit crazy. Didn't mean to swear. Anyway, pregnancy test. Oh yeah, so you can determine the length of your cycle. So mine was 3. It was like 2 to 3 real life months that I was pregnant in Second Life. But I kind of want it to be longer. I don't know. But you can determine your due date. But you want to set it on your HUD because... Oh wait, no, you don't have to set it on your HUD. You set it on your belly system. That's what we're missing. Hey, Shauna. Yes, bring those male alts for the bank. Have we talked about alts before on my channel? I feel like we haven't. But people really get mad at you for having alts. And like, I don't get it. Like, I don't care. I guess if you're doing something like sketchy, but like if you're just living a second life, we're all living our second life. I guess if you're like using it to cheat and you haven't had that conversation with your partner, I guess. I don't know. I don't get it. Anyway, these are the packages they have. So you can either pay, like you can determine how many, how many appointments you want. So the pregnancy test is free, so you don't have to worry about that one. But then you, depending on how long your pregnancy is, you can say like how many appointments you're gonna have. So if you were, say, having a 3 to 10 week pregnancy and you have 1 appointment per week, this doesn't make sense to me. Is that just like, I don't know how this works. I didn't come here for my actual thing because after that guy told me my baby's gender, I was like, off with your head, and I left. But the actual owner of this place is so amazing. He was so helpful. He gave me like a free baby. I was here for it. Oh yeah, I think I would have just picked a VIP package because this seems confusing. You also have different prices for twins. I don't know. Let me see. Let's look at prices. That's all we care about. Wait, it's not letting me. 1900. Okay. These are expensive. 11 to 18 weeks. So these are just for the longer pregnancies. For a longer pregnancy though, it doesn't seem like it's getting all that much more expensive. For the longest pregnancy, 29 to 40 weeks. I feel like that's a real pregnancy. It's $5,900. So the cheapest option here is $1,900. And that's giving you, up here, these two give you 1 appointment per week. So every single week, you're going to come in and have an appointment. And if you have twins or triplets, you have different pricing options. See, this is a little confusing for me. For me, I just pay like one thing. I honestly think I didn't pay all that much. It was $2,500, I want to say. But we didn't have that many appointments because the girl, her schedule didn't work with mine. And that's something I didn't think about asking when I went in. So you're going to have a consultation with whoever you decide to go with, but make sure you ask those questions like, what is your availability? Is there anyone else here when you're not? Because I didn't ask those questions, and I had someone whose availability didn't quite match mine, and she was the only one who worked at her place because it was her own clinic. She owned it herself. Look at all these options. You could also have a high risk for $1,500 more. A live Avi. I don't know what that means. Like a real person will become your child? I don't know. And then you choose your like birthing options. So you can have the clinic, there's a suite, there's a C-section suite. You can have a water. I don't know what these are. Ooh, a home birth is an option. They even plan your baby shower? I feel like some of us could go into the business of planning baby showers. I feel like Discord fam, someone in there will probably be bomb at planning some baby showers. So yeah, so here's the pregnancy test. So you can also get it here. They have a breast pump. I bought this, but I never used it. Oops. Our boyfriend did not respond to us. The audacity. And then they also started making these newborn babies last year. So when you're actually ready to deliver your baby, because I don't know if you've noticed, or I'm going to show you, because I'm going to show you what the mesh babies look like. They don't make them small enough to be a newborn. So they made a baby, but Zooby is working on a new body. It's not out yet. So we'll see how that compares to this. I feel like it's going to be kind of a mic drop. How's my Meela Vanderbuilt avatar offline? Like, what are you doing going offline? I'm trying to see what else is here. So you have a newborn avatar. There's a pregnancy belly here, but now that mesh bodies have come so far, you don't need that. All you need is your body, and you can round it out. Oh, this little thing is adorable though. I got this last time. It's like the little at-home Doppler. I don't know what these are used for in real life, or if people actually do this, but I mean, I guess so. I don't know. I don't know if it's obvious or not. I haven't been pregnant before. I don't plan on getting pregnant anytime soon either. I don't know what these are. But yeah, they have a lot of resources here. So your first stop, Mom Alpha. Get your $249 HUD. Second stop is your pregnancy test, which you could come here for hands-on care maternity clinic. Get your pregnancy test, keep taking it until it tells you you're pregnant. When you are pregnant, you have to double check with the doctor, and that's why that one's free. And then you have to decide your clinic home. So let's look for some clinics. So they are an option here. I just told you all their prices. I feel like it's kind of expensive, but apparently they're like the best. And apparently a lot of the people who actually work here, like the actual doctors, are medical professionals in real life. All right, we gotta close some of this. So they have experience. But a lot of the people I know, this was my first choice, but like I said, I was probably hangry that day and I raged. I got very upset. But this is their little clinic room. So it's really set up like a little clinic. But the clinic I did end up going to, I think it's gone now. I'm gonna look for it. But it was very chic. Like, it was very much my style, and I think that's what drew me to it. I hope y'all can't hear that dog barking in the background. But it was very stylish and I liked it a lot. But it didn't work out for me, and I couldn't even have my baby there because her schedule didn't work with mine. So I had to go to a random when my belly went into labor, which it absolutely did. Actually, no, you do have to set your pregnancy on this HUD. I'm gonna have to figure all that out. There was a blog post on it though. I wrote a blog post on it a year ago. But this is their facility. I think it's cute. And then basically when you have a doctor's appointment, it's a role play situation. So it's very much like, I guess, what you would experience if you were actually pregnant. Like they take your vitals, they check on the baby, they recommend things for your diet. Sometimes you get vitamins, or I guess you have to have vitamins. What are those things called that you take? What are those vitamin things? You see, you have to know. You don't have to know anything about pregnancy to roleplay pregnancy and Second Life. This place is cute. I was trying to see where all their like little delivery suites are, but I don't know if I can be that nosy. Oh, but here's their like baby shower. It's cute. I feel like my baby shower was cute. I had to find the pictures. Actually, we had these same exact tables. This looks very much like my baby shower. You know what? I think my chat is frozen because I'm not seeing any of your chat. I'm like, again, this is the second time this happened to me. I'm like, I talked about getting knocked up and everyone went silent. So let me catch up on your chat really quick. Okay, so Rare could do a party. See, I knew I was missing stuff. I did leave Eugen at home. All right, Eugen, I'm gonna find us. Well, I'll invite you when we go to Zooby. Oh yeah, GG. See, yeah, anyone with a doctor bag can also tell you, but I mean, if we want the full experience, we're gonna go to the doctor. I forgot all about Eugen. It's like, I tried to call her and it disappeared. I have to look up Makeup by Shayla. I sound like her. I'm gonna look her up later. But also, welcome, Amber. Prenatal vitamins. That's what I was trying to get at. See? I know nothing. Although my sister in real life had a baby, and we say that's our baby. Oh, I've seen Shayla's pictures before. I have to listen to her. Okay. Also, fun fact, on my Discord, I like showed everyone my real life pictures in a couple of videos. I plan on doing that on YouTube in the far future. Let's look up clinics really quick because I want to show you a couple of options. But again, you know, they're just businesses in Second Life, so they can come and go. I'm gonna actually search and see if the one I went to is around. It was called Simply Babies. GG. I'll send her the YouTube link. GG. Mama GG. Ah, see, I was looking at an interesting video earlier on my phone. Now I'm gonna have to find it again. It was called My Life as a Sugar Baby. I was intrigued. Copy link. Let's send that to Madre. Okay. Oh, I mean, are they still around? No, it's a group. Yeah, they're gone. See, things change a lot. So this is how you would find one. You would just search clinic. Blossom Maternity Clinic was actually around the first time I got pregnant. I didn't end up going there. But I think they reached out to me on Instagram because that's when I was like blogging hardcore about it. First, is anyone around us? Or can we like go about our business? All right, no one around. Viva la fancy. Oh, I don't know. I just like left it already. It's like not because I want to be a sugar baby, but like I'm curious about like lifestyles that I don't experience. That's why I think I roleplay certain things. Like in real life, I have no interest in having a baby, but in Second Life, I want to play it. Real life, I have no interest in being a stripper, but Second Life, I'm gonna own a strip club. What you mean? Why is he saying hello to me? Is this his place? I think he's the one that delivered my baby. Oh yeah, this is his place. So this guy delivered my baby. But I didn't think to come here for stuff. Also, hello like blows my mind. We talked about this last time. Cause you can't quite figure out. Like I just wait for people to say what they want. But yeah, he wasn't expensive either, and he had all the tools and all the cool things. He also took a picture. He gave me a birth certificate. Like, he was so thorough. What does the sign say? I'm really mad Simply Babies is gone. I feel like someone else was in our stream talking about they want to be a doctor in Second Life. Do it. Because I really want to go to a really chic, cute, feminine place. Hey, Brianna. Let's see what's on the wall here. Because what we do need to find is a belly talker, because since I deleted my Second Life inventory on that last video, my borderline clickbait, I actually deleted all these things that I need. And exactly, Janae, that's exactly how I feel. So don't ever, like, be ashamed of what you do in Second Life. Like, do you, boo. There's very many curious things. Alright, so this thing. Because what you also need, you're going to need some sort of pregnancy system. I'm really going to have to consult. Oh, Kayla, was it the hands-on care? So that's where we just were. I think that's the one. But, let me see. I have to find the blog post where I talked about it. I have to consult my own blog because I don't remember everything I needed. But you need a sort of like a belly system that's going to take you through your pregnancy. Like, it's going to tell you what stage you're at, what you're experiencing. Excuse me. Oh, I found it. So really quickly, let's pull up Chrome. Wait, let me look at you guys for a second. So this was my first blog post, so getting pregnant. I'm gonna link all these in the description. Because literally this was just the beginning. This is before I knew anything. All I knew about was Mama Alpha. And then I talk a little about your actual cycle here. So everything we're talking about right now is in my blog, but I'm gonna go a step further and I'm gonna show you guys babies. But this is the clinic, so this was Simply Babies. Like, look how cute it is here. It looks like a really cute, well-designed place. This is also a year ago, and Ezra looks exactly the same, so we're gonna need him to change his avatar. But you know, I'm throwing shade. But this is everything. So she had like a cute little doctor's office. Our first visit. You know, she did a full examination. She actually comes out with like your weight, how far along you are, what you should be doing. She comes up with like a diet plan and your full pregnancy plan, so you know what to expect. And I just thought it was a lot of fun. And she's gone now, but she also did them. You could choose to be on voice or you could do them in text. So this was before. Oh, so I grabbed the Baby Bundles pregnancy experience. So I ended up switching from this. I got a different one, but let's look at what this is. So it's a tummy talker. It's only 99 Linden. You're actually going to have a little float-in fetus. And it's going to start off really small and it'll slowly grow, like, to match your pregnancy. You could also hide it if you're freaked out by that. I was freaked out by it at first because it's also a weird color. And I was like, oh, I don't want this thing. And other people, like, you know how when you're rezzing at first, your body doesn't always show up? That little fetus always floats by itself at first. But there are a lot of options here. Like, you could read all about it. But it's going to basically talk to you all the time and tell you what you're experiencing. It's going to say what you're craving. The HUD's also, it's just like BU. Like, you know how you have to like track all your stats? The HUD has stats. So like your hunger, your fatigue. So I mean, I don't know what BU's future is, and if they ever plan on doing anything with pregnancy, I think that would be very convenient. So you don't have to have multiple systems, but you have to keep your stats up to have a healthy birth. Because what can happen with these systems is you can ultimately, if you don't take care of it and keep your stats up, you're going to lose your baby. Let me catch up here. Oh, they're closed. There's a hospital called Eden Valley. You know what? I'm going to look that up because that's, I think, the place I was looking for. But sweet. I'm going to go to Eden Valley after this one. Yeah, exactly, Serafina. Like, that's how I am. I don't, like, I don't know. I think I might want kids in 2 years, and I want my own child. So I'm really hoping I'm not in a relationship so I can just have my own science baby. Like, I want to be inseminated. But yeah, I'll check that out. But yeah, so there are options. So B, if you get annoyed by hearing baby talkers on the belly, you can actually disable local notifications or set it so only you can see them. I don't know why everybody doesn't do that, but I guess they want everybody to know they're pregnant. I guess it's cute. But yeah, so you have to actually check out your stats or take care of your stats, because if you don't, you could potentially lose a baby. And I remember there was all this drama on Facebook once because someone was role-playing a pregnancy and she actually lost her little baby, and people were like, why would you role-play anything like that? Like, that's terrible. And I'm like, this is a whole system. And I'm like, imagine, I mean, it's nothing in comparison, but I was like, imagine you're taking care of this thing all the time, you're like falling behind on stats, or you paid $2,500 and your like little second life pregnancy gets termed. Like, it sucks. So you're gonna tell people about it, but you know, people were saying it was really insensitive to that situation happening in real life, and I can totally understand that. Oh, is he here? This is also the doctor, y'all, so I mean, y'all might think he's cute or whatever. Be forewarned. But that's not the belly I ended up using. I have to actually find the one I used because it was a little more thorough than this one. And but it was a little harder to keep up with. And you know what? They had it at Simply Babies. That's why I can't find it, because they actually had it for sale there. Did I really delete my whole inventory? Come on now. We're starting to feel the effects of deleting our inventory. Yeah. Dang. Should I ask this guy? See, Mandy, I love that. Like, you can't experience in real life. It would be really fun to do it here. You know what's crazy? Like, Akello, I think she's so adorable and it's so fun. And when she's online, I feel like she's my baby. I don't keep her online all the time, or like I'm not good. Like, I forget her everywhere. I think you guys were with me when I kept forgetting my baby the other day. Like, I went to the restaurant, I cooked, I ate with you guys, and I left, and someone was like, "Your baby," and I'm like, "Oh yeah." So I mean, I feel like it would be fun. And same, Rare. I think we all play for our own reasons, and they're, you know, this doing something for us, like it's helping us with either entertainment or just like work through something. Because I'm like, imagine if someone just like had that experience and this is how they're kind of working through it. Like, you don't know what people are going through. Let them do them. Oh, Callie, it was your sister. Yeah. So they were terrible to this girl on Facebook. Like, I don't know if she deleted her Facebook, but I remember people were going in on her, and like they were screenshotting her page and reposting it. So it's not even like she could delete the post and take it down. Like, people were going crazy. Like, if you're brand new to Second Life, I don't know, maybe don't join Second Life Facebook, because I feel like it's just disgusting, to be honest. I'm good. I'm live on YouTube, homie. So he doesn't think I'm here trying to like buy something and waste his time standing around. But tell me about the bellies. Oh wait, does he have the vendor that I need? Is this the one? Yeah, I remember that, Callie. And I don't even think she posted on Facebook originally. I remember it was an Instagram post that someone screenshot and put on Facebook. Yeah, see, you gotta have a family for those situations, because I would have been raging all by myself, like, honey. Oh, is this the one? I think, I don't know what this is. There are so many different systems. I don't know what this does. Is there info? Barely. I'm just gonna get it so we can like see what everything we need to see. What does it say though? For what? For who? I don't know. I'm gonna buy it. I buy these things so you guys don't have to like buy these and try to figure crap out and waste your money. Just like I just bought Mama Alpha twice today. But they also have condoms. Okay, so I feel like this is going to be very similar to Alpha, Mama Alpha. So it might not work with it. You know what I say. Also, if you don't want to get pregnant, so a lot of people just like the Mama Alpha system, but they want it to be realistic. Like sometimes you wear a condom, sometimes you take your birth control pill, sometimes you forget. But some people wear it like all the time, and you have options to like add a condom or take birth control pills. To be honest, my friend Akira in World, she used her birth control pills, but she still ended up pregnant. So yeah, maybe this is the one I had. This looks a little more familiar. This is totally it. Okay, I remember because it was a little more expensive than 184. That's crazy that was your sister. Oh, for Herms. You know, I was convinced I said like H and Mrs. I don't know. I couldn't figure it out. I didn't know it said Herms. I got a hermaphrodite pregnancy system. Whatever. Why are there two different prices? Alright, let's look at these. So this is the one I use. Wom Baby. That's the one. Okay. This is the belly I use. Oh, that's for twins. So you can have the twins options. We are absolutely never gonna do that. I also wonder, this is the answer I don't have. So for the actual Mama Alpha, I wonder if you can like put it on random. So you could just get whatever. So you might get a single baby, might get twins, might get triplets. I don't know if that's an option or if it's just something you decide. But we're gonna get this since I threw it away. Or can I get a redelivery? Is that a thing? I don't know. We're just gonna buy it. I don't know how this works. We wasted some money in this video, y'all. I got a hermaphrodite pregnancy system. But we did not get that. We didn't get that twin one. But let's look at this really quick. I'm not gonna set it up or anything like that. I gotta res it out anyway. Alright. Alright, let's go home and res this out really quick. Oh, you can increase your chances for multiples. Like, how frightening. We're not doing that. I'm gonna like decrease my chances as much as possible because honestly, I'm also that person that's just like, whatever, I'm gonna experience whatever Second Life has to throw at me. So if my HUD did tell me I was pregnant with twins, I'm just gonna really do it. What? What if Meela had Meela's baby? What are we talking about? Oh, I'm dead. Oh, womb baby. Is that where they're getting at? I'll catch these things. No, we're not forgetting Ezra. Ezra pays for this house. Oh, it's true though. Alright. I always have the box because things disappear sometimes. I saw my Christmas tree out. Don't talk to me. Womb baby. Okay. It comes with instructions. But you know, reading is dead. I'm just gonna put it on. There's so much. The thing I like about this though is you have a partner HUD, so your partner can interact with the baby or with you and can make sure you're getting everything you need. He can give you, I think, like back rubs and stuff. That's a cute system. Where is it? I'm afraid to put it on. I hope this is copy. I'm gonna like open another one after. So you have to wear all this stuff. I'm not gonna do the partner and I'm not gonna do the nutritional guide. Close. Let's bring this into view. It's because I have not touched this living room. So this is the next thing I have to decorate. Decorate. Gigi is watching. Gigi Vanderbilt says she's watching. That's literally what she texted me. I'm watching you. Hello, Gigi. We all need a partner just for back rubs. Back rubs and like rent. No, I'm joking. I'm terrible. So the system, it's actually in my belly. I don't think we're gonna see anything because, you know, we're not pregnant. Enter the data and click start. What data? Oh. Okay, so this is what you need. So you can select how long your pregnancy should last. So I usually like to align this with my actual pregnancy. So this is why I went to the clinic. So when they do your pregnancy test, they can tell you when your due date is, and that way you can set your HUD. So granted, you can get anyone who just has a bag, but also just make sure you know your due dates, because your HUD's gonna be telling you you should be having this kid. And these are real life weeks. So the most is 9 weeks. Really? I can't go more than that? Would I be more than that? Who knows? I'm gonna say 1 week right now so we can just see it all. So it tells you exactly when you're gonna have birth. So using that setting, I'm gonna give birth on March 5th. And then you can always adjust the period plus or minus 18 hours, but you can't do it like too close to when you're about to give birth. Gigi Vanderbilt, Gigi Summer says hello. Necro, I feel you there. That's happened to me a couple times. Oh, Jay, yes, we're live. We're always live because I haven't found the time to like edit videos. I thought, okay. Oh, you can also select the gender. So you can make it random, you can make it a secret. But usually, I don't know. You could decide what you want. I'm gonna do female. And then what's this? Oh, you can name your baby, because otherwise your HUD's gonna talk to you and it's gonna be like, unnamed baby just kicked. So, should I tell you guys my baby name? I don't know. Do you guys want to know my baby name? Should I not say it? Do people say them? Or should I like reveal it when I give birth? Because you guys know I'm gonna take out through the whole pregnancy. Like when I really have it. I don't know. Maybe we'll leave it an unnamed baby right now. And then what is this? This is set my partner, right? Yep. So there's no one near me except for Eugen. Eugen, you could be my baby's father. Currently, it's unknown father. And then you click start. Oh, this start. I think I'll build curiosity so I can make like one of those videos where the title's like my baby name and everybody's all excited and clicks it. I need to do a video on like how to have a YouTube channel, because there's so much I learned about like certain things. Like my click-through rate is something I'm focused on right now. Oh my gosh, so the belly's hanging out. Adjust your belly. But this is it, so I'm not gonna put it inside my body yet. But look at, it's this weird little thing at first. Anyway. I know nothing about science. But no, so yeah, this is it. It'll turn into a little fetus, and you'll actually see the development of your child in your stomach. But make sure your whole belly is like in your body. But granted, as that grows, you're gonna be growing, so I'm gonna show you what bodies to use as well. Look at you, Jin. Sorry we left you at home. I do the same to my child though, so I don't feel too bad. But yeah, that lives in your body. And it's just like there. So when you actually start having like the baby, or the baby starts growing, you'll see it. But this is one where this little thing really depends on how well you take care of your pregnancy. we know about bodies or whatever. But you actually have all these different things to do. So so here it is. So it'll tell you if you want to chat in public, so you can turn that off so you're not spamming everyone. Also set your time zone so you're not surprised when you start going into delivery the wrong time. You can also terminate the pregnancy or just remove the HUD. Like I'm going to remove my HUD. You have all these different options about like interactions, the actual fetus, what it looks like. You're gonna have to like change the color at some point because they actually are, I don't know, you'll see it when you see it. The fetus chat, I turned that off for mine because at some point the baby starts talking to you and I'm like, you know, this might be a thing. Maybe women do have some sort of psychic connection with their little fetus baby. But I didn't want this thing talking to me. Slutcher sound. But yeah, it'll give you details like all your contractions, like everything you can set in here. But yeah, you can make interactions private so people don't know. But basically, I think this is good because I remember that's what confused me. When this bar goes up and gets into the red, that's when you need to satisfy whatever that stat is. But yeah, because she's not currently, so yeah, all the stats are good right now when it's low. When they get high, that means you're really hungry, you're really thirsty, or you're really tired. Then you have to take care of them. But there's also like vitamins to use along with it. So your prenatal, is that what I'm talking about? Prenatal vitamins? I feel like I should go to a doctor and like talk about this stuff because clearly I don't know. But you have all of those options, and let me show you the actual menu that comes with it. Because some food you're just gonna be craving, so it's also gonna force like cravings onto you, so you're gonna be more happy if you satisfy your cravings. But health wise, you're gonna have to do like nutritional things. That's what I learned, because when I did this the last time, she was always craving like random like waffles. It was waffles. She was always craving waffles, and like literally her mood was so terrible all the time because she wanted waffles, and the belly just keeps telling you this. I'm like, shut up, we're not having waffles, you need to have some protein. But you know what, it was whatever. So these are like different options. Was it waffles? Maybe it wasn't. I think it was on the other HUD I craved waffles. On this one I craved sushi, and I don't think you're supposed to have like that much. Like, you're not supposed to have sushi when you're pregnant, are you? Who knows? But yeah, I need BU. No, BU is not compatible with this, and BU doesn't have a pregnancy system. She was asking the other day like for recommendations on what to go with, and I wasn't even thinking about pregnancy. I was like, yeah, something like SML. Go work with SML. And I'm like, no, you gotta work with a pregnancy system because that would be bomb. But yeah, see? Look at all the ice cream options. Look how they spell lasagna. That's not right. Wasabi? Don't eat wasabi while you're pregnant. I just said waffles so many times. I want waffles. But yeah, you have all of this stuff. So this is the one I recommend. It's called Womb Baby. I picked it up at the last place we just went to, which was Blossom's Maternity Clinic. So go check them out. He's also a really good doctor. He was just so easy. I feel like a lot of things in Second Life are so complicated. Like I went in there, I was like, hey, I want to have a baby. And he's like, sure, when you want to have it? I was like, hey, like right now, because I'm in labor. He was like, all right, let's do this. And I'm like, how much? He's like, 15. I paid a tip jar. We did the whole thing. It was easy, in and out. Well, not in and out, because he also had like a resting area for us to like chill out with the newborn. So I mean, I like easy. But I'm gonna check out the place Callie said, which I've now lost. So Callie, remind me. I'm gonna scroll until you do. Or maybe it's on. Let me see. Oh yeah, the fetus. She was demanding a Kello. I can't remember where Callie told us to go. Let's see. Eden Valley. Alright, let's go check them out. Because I am still looking for a clinic. Look at this. Okay, Eden Valley Medical Center. I want to check this out. Because I saw this on Facebook. And I saw, last time I looked at them, they said they weren't accepting patients. So I was like, oh. I can't go there. But they might be now. Who knows? I have sounds on here. Let me turn them down. Let me TP Eugen. I feel so bad. Like, I asked her to come on. I was like, Eugen, we're doing a video about family. You have to be here. It's your family. Oh, she's offline now. My bad, Eugen. She's gonna be like, Meela just like left me at home. We've been on here for a long time and we're like not even done. Oh, they're present. Thank you. We forgot to look to see if people are around us. There are not. She probably will do. Thank you. Like, I just want to check y'all out because people said you were cute. Alright, so we're gonna let things res, but already I'm in love. I'm here for this. This is where I'm having my baby. If they're not taking patients, I'm gonna like tell them I really need them to take patients. Like, what is this? How cute. Do you think they'll sponsor my pregnancy? No, we want to figure out what everybody's rates are. Oh! So, this is a BU... These are BU things. So, I mean, I'm saying no, but I wonder if BU is compatible with any sort of pregnancy system. I guess they would be the ones to ask. Let's go in this hospital. How cute is this? I'm here for this. Why is our camera so far? Amazing. They have a website, they have applications. Let me in. I don't have a key for this door. Dang, we can't even get in to check it out. I guess that's what cams are for. I want to see the full facility. I want to see where all my friends... So that's the other thing too, when I was pregnant, I made like all my friends come to all my appointments. And like, I have a lot of male friends. So it just looked weird. Me and like all these dudes in the little doctor office while I was getting a pregnancy exam. And I never explained it to the woman. Oh, do I need a group to be here? That's interesting. No, I don't have a group. It's my first time here. Oh, it says join the group. Maternity registration form. Let's look at all these things. Let's look at this together. I'm losing my voice. This is what happens when I like go live before my live. Okay. The name of the father is required. Let me choke. Hold on. Wait, hold on. Okay, so the name of the father is required. Age, date of birth, res day. For the baby? I don't know. I don't get it. Gender of the baby or of me? Oh, so this is like they're a whole medical center, so it's not just babies. So I think it's all for you. Reason for visit? How many weeks? I'm not gonna know any of these answers. HUD used for pregnancy? I'm gonna be like, that's what I need you to tell me. Current physician? Hopefully you. Like these are all required, so I'm gonna be so snarky on this. They're gonna like not even accept me. Emergency contacts, appointment time requesting, 500 for an initial consultation. That's what to expect when coming here. Let's also see what their website looks like. Wait, what? Did this do anything? No. What am I clicking? The monitor or the tablet? There we go. Let's check out this website as well, and then we're gonna go on to babies because we have already been here for an hour and somehow, like, where did time go? Alright, so this is their website. This is cute. Thank you. They do cosmetic surgery. So after you have the baby, come back and get your BBL. Pre and postnatal care. Pediatric care. Physical exams for like your little babies and adults. STD tests. I wonder if you can get an STD with a mom alpha. Pregnancy tests, x-rays. They do a lot here. Pap smears. Vasectomy. I didn't laugh at that, but I'm just like thinking of people having vasectomies in Second Life. $12 p.m. to 10 p.m. They have a lot of hours. Like, we're supposed to be focused on family, but I'm curious about all of this. I wonder what they do here for this. Like, do they just roleplay it, or do they give you things that make it look like you've had these things done? Because these are pricey. Like $1,000 for lip fillers. Like, are they also going to give you a lipstick that looks like you had lip fillers? I'm very curious. This has nothing to do with what we're looking for, but you know me. This is what we're here for. Maternity services. So the basic maternity services: ultrasound, ultrasound photos, no 4D options. Must pay for medication that's prescribed by primary care physicians. Only a vaginal delivery option. It's 3,500 London. Deluxe. You get prenatal care for the entire pregnancy. Includes vaginal and C-section delivery options, ultrasounds, all that stuff, lab work, all that fun stuff. 4,500. Premium. Now we're up to 6,000. Prenatal, maternity suite after delivering the baby, all the birthing options including water birth, ultrasounds, blah blah blah, lab work, prescriptions, gym and pool access. Fascinating. And then pediatric stuff. So that's our whole thing. I guess you get involved by booking an appointment to begin with, or joining their group so you can actually walk through the door. But yeah, that's a lot. 5,000. Did it say 500 or did it say? You know, I go through stuff way too quickly. Oh wait, 500 for the appointment. Yeah. Yeah. See, that's what I'm curious about. Like, I feel like, so mine was 1,500. And I felt like it was a really cool experience. But I like the way this looks. Like, what am I going for? What do I want? Do I want just a place that looks really good? Is there roleplay that legendary? It may be. Who knows? I wish I could see more of the facility though. It looks like this is separate. Oh, I guess it's upstairs. I mean, they must be making money. But I have so many questions. So these are the questions I want you guys to ask, because this isn't what I didn't ask anything when I went the first time. How many appointments you're getting with this, how regular they are, how much they're requiring you to go to them, because a lot of people too, when they offer roleplay services, get really strict about the roleplay. Like if you miss an appointment, it's like a big problem. And for me, like I wasn't that serious with it, so like no. But yeah, Rare, I feel you on that one. We gotta find the girl who was starting a clinic on Discord. And like honestly, my roleplay, I also wonder how they roleplay. Like, are they fully emoting everything? But I mean, look at this. They have everything. I'm stuck behind something. No, mouse, don't film me. Okay. I mean, I suppose. And like it says ultrasound photos, but I'm like, you know, from Google, yeah. Well, no, I understand charging for a consultation. We're just talking about some of these prices. And honestly, I want to know how they roleplay. So that's the other thing. Everyone I went to, nobody was emoting. It wasn't like that. It was literally like, oh, hey, Meela, come on in this way. Like, it was just us having a conversation. And I'm full supporter of like spending money on time. But they're a lot more, well, no, I guess they're about the same as hands-on care. And I like this facility better. Become a nurse. And I wonder just like how available they are, or how many patients they take at once, because that was another thing. Every time I went to one of my other like doctors, there was always someone else there, and there was only one of her, so she seemed overbooked quite often. But yeah, I want to know like what the roleplay experience is. Are they honestly fully emoting the whole thing? Are we just chit-chatting? Are they also experienced with all these like pregnancy systems? Like, are they going to tell me what to use, how to actually be pregnant in SL, or is it all just about roleplay? Because I need some logistical things. But I love this place. You know I'm gonna test them out. I'm gonna test like everybody out for you guys. Because I want to see the experience. I want to know what the experience is. But like, can I be here all the time? Can I get a massage? We're getting the deluxe package because I want to be here. Can I bring my friends? Will Yujin be here with me? Like, or is it just me all by myself in this gym? We'll see. But yes, Necro, become a nurse. I love this place. This is it. But also I just had such a good experience with that last guy, and it was just so easy. I feel like as long as this is easy, I'm here for it. If it seems like really complicated, I'm gonna give up. The group is free. Anyway, we have to move on. So basically, after you give birth, you have to buy a mesh baby because you need something. So the stomach's not going to give you a baby. I feel like I wish these places gave you babies, but you're going to have to buy a baby. So that little newborn that we saw at Hands On Care is an option. I used that. I got the wrong skin tone though, and it was just like freaking me out. So I didn't use it for long. I ended up getting one of those black bantam babies that are actually gachas, and he actually has a store in World, but it was really just for pictures because they didn't do anything. The newborn from Hands On Care actually does stuff, but I'm gonna show you what I mean. So he or she, I don't know who makes this. So Black Bantam makes babies, and this, I got a bunch of these. I got different types, so she would be in different poses, but it's literally just an object and it looks exactly the same. But that worked for me. Like, I think I have it on Instagram, honestly. of when I had my little fake baby. This might not be a good idea because I think we'll be scrolling for years. Yeah. No. Too many. I post way too much. I was telling someone today I've never deleted a single picture off Instagram. Oh, yeah. So this is Ezra like carrying the little baby. So that was the black bantam baby. So it's more so an accessory like that you're really gonna have to role play. But you know, you have all these accessories. I push her around the carriage. It was cute. I feel like when you have a newborn anyway, they can't do much. I had a little carrier, so I had the Latin baby carrier, Latin baby. They also make mesh babies, but they're not as like, I feel like they're just an older brand, but they have a lot of really cute accessories. So I had these. This is what I used for her newborn pictures. It was actually another black bantam baby. I just threw a bow on top of her. But yeah, so you need a newborn. You need something small that looks like a newborn little baby. Mini don't do much, but I said like Zooby's working on one. I just don't know when it's out. Hey, Mandy. Can I get some punch off that counter? Let me try. I feel like I have that at home and it's not actually a giver. For my $6,000 pregnancy, I want a giver. I want some punch when I'm coming here to fill out a form. And I want to be able to get in the door. Yeah, it's giving me nothing. Oh, it did give me a punch. Alright, we're satisfied. We feel a lot better about it. But we're still on the outside looking in. Alright, so the last things we're going to get to in this video are the actual babies. So let's go to Zooby, because Zooby is what I had originally for Kello after she was through the newborn phase, which honestly didn't last that long because I couldn't do much with her other than like pretend. And I lost interest, honestly. But Animesh babies came out this year. So with the release of Animesh, if you're brand new, you didn't know about Animesh, that basically you can animate objects in Second Life. So people, like those little babies I just showed you, they weren't animated. They just like were static. But now that Animesh exists and you can animate objects, Zooby came with the plot twist and made Animesh babies. And these Animesh babies do a lot. So I bought one of these. You can also like assign a partner to it, so Ezra could also take care of it. It can get quite expensive though, because you're buying everything for the child nonstop. So I guess that's also the other side of having a baby. The babies themselves, I believe, are 5,000. So let's talk about this for a second. So now you're talking about the actual pregnancy systems weren't that expensive. The belly that I chose was $650. And then we're looking at doctor's offices that charge anywhere from $1,900 to $6,000 Linden. Then you're going to have to buy a mesh baby. Then you're going to possibly have to buy an Animesh baby for another $5,000. So this is an expensive thing to get into if you go this route. That's why it's kind of have to be really conscious of the clinic you are going to and what the experience is. Like, is that what you want to do? Where are the babies? Oh. So these are what the babies look like. I mean, they do a lot. They crawl around. They make noise. They cry. They laugh. You can interact with them. You can hold them. You can carry them places. Right, GG. And then there's a texture HUD, so you can apply a bunch of different skin and hair options and all of that to them. But because they're a very specific brand, you also have to buy all of the Zooby compatible things. This is why I had a baby shower, and this is why I had a wish list for my baby shower. Or not, what is it, a baby registry? I had a baby registry. But the babies have stats, so you have to keep them changed, you have to feed them, you have to change their diaper, give them baths, and you have to love them. Like, those are their 5 stats. But what comes along with that, you have to also buy them baby food and milk, you have to buy diapers, you have to buy soap, and I think that's it. But for all of that to happen, you have to buy all of the furniture. So you have to buy the crib, you have to buy a changing table, you have to buy a baby bath. You can optionally buy a high chair because you can also just feed them by bottle if not. But they have all of the different things that you can buy for Zooby, and they have all these different looks. They did not have this when Akello was born. So we're gonna have to get this for baby number 2. Yeah, I can talk about baby faces. I'm gonna show you guys Akello's avatar now because I got hers from baby faces. But baby face is expensive. I think their body applier was like the price of an adult skin. And then also you have just the skin itself. But yeah, so you have all these different options for furniture for the baby. I mean, it was fun. I really liked having a Zooby. But then like I was having trouble. I wanted to change her look. But yeah, baby faces, I honestly wish that dude made adult skins because he does chocolate well. We struggle with our brown skins a lot, and he does it so well. I mean, at this point, I'd probably pay whatever. That's how I felt with Akello. I was just like, this is expensive for a baby skin, and I'm never going to touch that often. But it was worth it. This is cute. Like, we might be rethinking the Zooby thing. I have this set. This was like the only special one that was out when I had my Zooby. And I got this set too, because this was one of the OGs. And then they have all these extra cute things, like I will show you guys. Akello always has like a little sippy cup or a bowl of cereal. They have that. You can purchase baby food, high chairs. You can actually sit with them and feed them. I think I have a couple of videos of Akello, of me feeding Akello when she was a Zooby. Here's one crawling around. I'm dead, she has sunglasses on. And then for Zooby, so what you do is you can buy different clothing styles. So they have a set amount of mesh items. And basically when you buy this, it's completely blank, but the baby comes with a texture HUD. So you add the texture HUD. I may as well just show you. Why are we talking? Unless I deleted it. That might be a real thing. Let's see where they are. Okay. I'm going to show you the baby HUD and the texture HUD. This is the old texture HUD, I think. Yeah, it's definitely been updated. I should have taken that attachment they tried to give me. Let's just do it again. Because there's a newer texture HUD. Oh, look at 5.0. It's already in my inventory. And then also Zooby, so it's kind of new. So they have all of these updates coming. Like soon your baby's going to be able to learn to do things. So it should be able to learn to walk over a set amount of time. It should be able to learn how to talk. But the idea is that it'll just slowly get smarter as it goes. But yeah, so these are the stats. This little face is going to be like happy or sad. You only have to do these things once in a 24-hour period. Every day that you take care of the child, you get a token. Token can be redeemed for different little toys. Alrighty, Serafina, thank you so much for joining. But yeah, you purchase all these like different things. The bottles, the food, the soaps, the diapers. And then on the HUD is where you purchase all the textures for all of these mesh items that you buy. So if I bought this little dress and tights, I would then have to find textures within the HUD to purchase the textures for it. So usually it's like 150 to 200 linden to purchase just the texture to apply to the mesh. And then for the actual mesh, you're paying 250. So like these little things can get expensive. And I got to the point where I was just like, look, she has all these like little mesh clothes and textures. I may as well just make her an avatar and buy her clothes. But yeah. I think it's very expensive to maintain, especially if you're like changing your child all the time. But this is what they look like. They're cute. And they make all these sounds. And they're actually the same exact size as the Bebe body, which I got Akello. So I put Akello's Zooby next to the baby because I was concerned. Because I always see like these little toodly-doos or toddly-doos. I don't know what they're called. But I see them walking around all the time. And I'm like, those look too old to be my baby. Like Akello's supposed to be 7 months. But I mean, she has a lot of hair. So I don't know. But I was concerned that she would be way too big, but she's actually the same exact size. So this is your option for an or a mesh child. They do a lot. There's also like little Zooby daycares out there. I came across one. She was very engaged and involved and like talking to the Zoobies. So that's an option. I had my little nanny Michaela, so I have a Pigu avatar named Michaela, which I'm gonna go home and show you my nanny Annakello. I'm gonna tell you how I log in on her, how I used the HUD, how I turned her into a bot essentially. But if you are into just having a mesh baby, Zooby is honestly the option. Nothing's gonna look as good and nothing else is gonna perform as well. Oh yeah, that baby is a whole lot of prims. So Animesh in general, so Animesh is always prim heavy, period. That little baby can be about 120 prims to res them down. It depends on like what she has on them, and they'll get heavier the more you add. So if it's completely nude baby or just like a baby in their diaper, it's not gonna be as prim heavy. But when you put on clothing, when you put on a bottle, when you put on like the pacifier, they're prim heavy. So you're gonna need some serious land impact. Yeah. Keep that in mind though, but that's with Animesh. And then also people asked before if you could have like if you could hold 2 babies. So right now it's not on Zooby, but in Second Life only premium members can like physically hold 2 Animesh objects at once. I forget what it's called, but you don't have the capability to hold 2 of them unless you're a premium member, and that's not something Zooby decided. That's literally how Second Life works. Like you can't hold 2 Animesh things. So if you have twins, keep in mind, unless you are a premium Second Life user, you're not gonna be able to hold both of your twins at once. But I mean, if you have a husband or a partner, he could hold one. Or get you a Michaela. Yeah, if you live in a Linden home, so if you're a premium user living in a Linden home, no Animesh babies for you, because that's literally half your prim allowance. Alright. I'm gonna close my gate, because my land here used to be a gym, an SML gym at that, so people, they land here and they're confused that the gym is gone, but then they'll just search SML, and since I have SML equipment, they just walk all up into my house. But I'm going to show you what I decided to do. So Akello is very recently an avatar now. We're going to do this in the kitchen because I feel like that's the only part of the house that looks decent. Things are slowly rezzing. Honestly, at first I was like, I think having an actual avatar would be cheaper, and it is. So you could, I think it's cheaper than having a Zooby. Was it? I'll look up all the prices for the bodies and stuff. But you also don't have to buy them as much. And you can buy outfits, and like outfit prices range. You could always find a shop that sells outfits for like 50 Linden, or it's just, I think it's cheaper. And I feel like I'm getting more for my money. Like I'm spending with Zooby 200 Linden for a texture, whereas if I spend 200 on an actual avatar baby, I'm getting an outfit, like a mesh outfit. I prefer that. But what comes along with this, if you have an avatar baby, either someone else controls it, so either you go to an adoption agency, which exists in Second Life. You can actually find adoption agencies to find people who like to play as a baby, and they could be your baby. For me, I don't see that being an option. I already forget this child places, and I already like being by myself, so I didn't want that option. Also because I'm gonna be like, stop talking to me, you're an infant. And people want to feel involved. So what I do is I just log her in. I use another viewer. Of course, it can get very laggy if you're just using a viewer to log a child in, so I use a text viewer to do it. And I don't know if you guys have ever experienced a text viewer. I wonder if I can share this screen. But a text viewer is literally just that. It's all text. The one I use is called Raidgast. I'm going to try to show it for you guys. Yeah, how do you say that? Is it toodly or is it toddly? Toddly do? I feel like it's toddler, so toddly. Who knows? Yeah, I think the prices were fine. The most expensive thing I bought for Kello was her skin from Baby Faces. The thing was expensive. But we'll go there. This video is getting very long. I don't know why I thought I could do all these separate topics. Alright, so this is a little janky, but this is Raid Gas. So this is the text viewer. This is literally all I see on a Kello's viewer when I'm logged into her. There is like a 3D scene option, but that is going to... It's going to be limited. It's not going to be like a normal viewer like you and I see. And as soon as you go into this like scene option, it's going to start taking up your computer's resources. So for me, that's lagging me out right now because I have like my stream software, I have Black Dragon, I have all this stuff open. Look at my mouse tweaking out. Sorry about that. But this is all she sees. So like here I can manage her inventory, but for me to do this in the text viewer, I can't, like I always have to see the baby. It's very hard for me to do this without actually seeing her. So let me TP her over. But what you can do is, because RLV exists in Second Life, so if you don't know what RLV is, it's like, what is it? Restrained lover something. It's honestly what they use in adult sims, but you can use it to your baby, for your baby, so you can like basically command her to do things. And I only just recently found out that Raid Gas has RLV enabled, so I can do that instead of like, there are some bot service or software, or yeah, I think services where you can pay weekly and it'll operate the bot. I haven't figured out which one that is for the baby. Where's my child? Oh, she's coming. But yeah, text viewer. So it's called Raid Gas, RADEGAST. I didn't even know you could go on voice in a text viewer, so that's good to know. This is a Kello. She's not supposed to be standing, but I've yet to find an AO that forces her to just to sit, because she's not supposed to be this old. But look at her head fell off. Her head keeps falling off. So to actually dress her, so let's show you this again. This is what the inventory looks like. So it looks just like our normal inventory. Only difference is you can't see what you're doing in her viewer, but if you have them both up, I use the text viewer so I can have them both up. We can just find it. I've kept her inventory semi-organized. I bought her a Gina's head, so she's actually wearing a full, like, adult Gina's head. What I like about Baby Faces is they make baby skins for Genus. Because if you just put an adult skin on a Genus, it's gonna look like she's a full-blown adult. Let's put her shoes on. She's still dressed from that day we went to a little masquerade together. I don't see her head coming on yet. So the first thing for your baby, there are two options. So you can have a toddly do, which I think is the most common, but what I noticed when I went to go buy it, it was way bigger than my Zooby baby, and I didn't want to go bigger. I wanted her to be the same size. So there's another body called the Bebe baby. Bebe baby is slightly smaller than Toodly do. So I liked that better. Did I not add the head? Like, what's going on? Why is my poor child's head missing? Poor thing. But you guys have seen her a couple times. I just have her on the floor. I'm such a good mom. She's rezzing. So yeah, so she has the Bebe baby, the Bebe body. Let me price check that for you guys really quick. And I like it. There are a bunch of clothing options for it. Baby Faces makes skins for it. So yeah, it was $2,500. So I mean, that's like the price of Slink Hourglass. But, you know, she's an avatar. So $2,500 for the body. Genus, of course, is $5,000 or $5,500. So she costs, her eyes were missing. She costs just as much as an actual avatar. And as with Genus, she's gonna come with all those things. I honestly chose to get her a Genus because I know that head the most. But yeah. Yeah, toddly, they're meant to be toddlers, so they're a little bigger. But for her, like I have a picture of her. Like in comparison to my body size with hers, she looks like my baby. Like she looks like she could be like about 8 or 9 months when she's not jumping around because her AO. I still have not found a great AO for her. But the AO that she is wearing. Well, let's look at everything she's wearing. First thing, I'm gonna turn sounds on so you can hear her. Hopefully. No? Why can't we hear her? Is my master volume too low? Maybe it fell off. Let me see. I made a sound thing. So Zooby babies make noises. And that's what I was missing on mine. I was like, I want her to make noise. Wait. Where did I put this thing? Maybe I can search. I just named it Kello. Okay, so yeah, this was the first thing I honestly did because I wanted to hear her like make little baby talks and cries. I hope you guys can hear that. Let me know if you can hear her like making random sounds. I'll turn my music down. But look at her standing up. She's not supposed to be standing. But yeah, so the first thing I did was bought her a sound player. So I bought just sounds on Marketplace. You can just buy baby sounds, and that's what I searched for first. And then I bought just a personal sound player, which comes empty, and all you have to do is load all the sounds into the sound player and attach it to the baby. So she can now like do all this random baby talking. It's actually hilarious because some of the things she says like sound like things, but they're baby talk. So it keeps me thoroughly entertained. And I completely love it. Let me see. The other thing that you have to do is buy an AO for your baby, an animation override. I still haven't found a great baby one. But right now there's an AO by Hello Baby. That's what she's using now. But like she's not old enough to stand. So in my head, Akello should be like between 7 and 9 months right now. So I don't want her standing. I'm gonna turn it all the way up and see if that's better. But I don't want her standing. This AO also does a backflip randomly, but it does force her to crawl. Like she can't walk yet. She's just crawling a little bit. But I feel like when she ages up, this is gonna be perfect. Hey Mia, welcome. So she makes all these random sounds. What else did I get? Her body comes with all the HUDs, so just like a normal body, you have your like alpha HUD, you have a texture HUD, so she can wear like little things. Like I had a band-aid on her the other day. All her jewelry fell off. That's the other thing about Raid Gas. Sometimes you lose things like when you log back in. But yeah, she sounds so cute. Her eye lock HUD is not on right now because I can't see a HUD, so that's the only thing on the text viewer. You're not gonna be able to see HUDs, so her eyes aren't locked. They're going all over the place. What else did we buy her? Oh, and then there's the system. So I'm gonna show you in a second, like the bot system that I use to control her. It's called Yes. I'm not gonna say it like it because it's baby talk, but it's Yes No. But it's YUUS/NUUU. I'm gonna type it in the chat. Just look that up on Marketplace and you attach that to the baby and you enable RLV on both your viewer and the baby's viewer. So on Firestorm, if you go to like Control P or just go to Preferences, search for RLV. It requires a restart, but you want to allow it. I'm in, what is this, Black Dragon. So yeah, you can just enable RLV here, and then you just need to restart, and then your master or your controller can control things you do, including inventory. I haven't set it up so I can control her inventory yet. I just do it through the viewer. But basically this yes no system, she has this orb over her head, and that's the system. So anytime I want to do anything for her, oh, welcome petite YouTuber. Don't worry, it's very long. We've been here for a while. I don't know why I thought I could get through this in an hour. But I click her head and I get this menu. And there are different things I can do. So I can force her to sit on certain objects. So say I want her in her playpen, I will go to sit, and all these different options are coming up. So I would just have to find the playpen, which is so far from her. I don't know why I selected that. Yeah, it's not gonna show up. It's too far. There's too much in my kitchen. But yeah, so that's not gonna work. If I were closer to it, she would be able to sit on it. But yeah, it makes me laugh all the time. And there's one thing that she says that's like, well, but it sounds like beat her up. So the timing's always perfect. Like Ray always says something random and the baby's like, beat her up. I'm like, this is my child. But yeah, you could also click hold hand, which isn't necessarily holding her hand, it's making her follow you. Because what babies also come with, like on Marketplace, there are all these carrier options. So I tend to like to push her, well, I can't push her around unless I have res rights. So if I have to go somewhere where I can't res anything, I'll just add this like little carrier. Let me hide the screen so I can show you fully. I'll add this carrier, which is a stroller, but it comes with this like little mesh nanny. So we ignore the nanny. That would honestly be a part of my life. The life that Meela lives in Second Life, she would have a nanny. So we have this little nanny situation, and if I click her head and say like hold hand, she's gonna follow me wherever I go. So we can like walk into the dining room right now, and that's gonna follow me. They also have options for like a carrier, so like an actual car seat looking thing. So you can have the nanny carry her around. The nanny also comes with a male version if you want a male nanny, but she's gonna continue to follow me. If you're like going somewhere, you're gonna be TPing around. So I theoretically, like once she's dressed, I don't have to even open raid gas. So sometimes that's why it works for me to have 2 full viewers on, because I can minimize Firestorm and still walk around in Black Dragon. I'm not lagging a bunch because Firestorm is minimized. But if I want to TP around, when I hit this TP button, no matter where I go, if I teleport her, she's going to automatically teleport. I don't have to like go to her viewer to teleport her. Uh-oh. So let me see. Oh, she's following me. That didn't work. But I could tell her to stop following me, and I could like go back into the dining room and TP her. So I'm gonna say let go. I don't know if that like resets TP, so I'm just gonna hit TP again. But it's limited time, so for 5 minutes, I have 5 minutes to figure out where I'm going and get the baby there. So I could go way back over here. So there are strollers, so I'll show you strollers that you can actually push, because you can. I'll show you my favorite one. This also probably needs to be a whole separate video, because you also have all these options with strollers and car seats for Zooby that are like little hacks, because they don't make their own, so you have to figure out like how to do them other ways. But that could be a whole video itself. Like we're already getting there. But you saw that she TP'd to me. I can also carry her. So I would have to get her out of her little thing. So I'm just detaching this from her. You can also control outfits, but you have to set them up first. So I just went to raid gas to take that stroller off. But say I want to carry her. You select like what type of avatar you have. If it's a full-blown kid or toddly do. And then these are the different options. I usually do hip. It should be asking me to animate. Oh, there we are. So ask me to animate, but you have to be in a res zone for that, because you notice she rezzed out a little sit ball. She can't res out a sit ball if we don't have res rights, so you have to be somewhere you can res to actually be able to carry the baby. That's why I think the little nanny thing is just a cool concept. And then you can adjust to her position, but I can't do that right now because I'm on raid guest, which is a text viewer, so I can't see any of the HUDs that are on her screen, because she has to be the one to adjust her sitting position, and it's basically a little tiny HUD that has arrows. So if I wanted her to just be a little further up on my body, see, it sounds like it said beat her up. But if I wanted her a little further up on my body, I would just click the arrow, put her in place, and that's it. And then she would just like follow. It's not perfect, like she's gonna float behind you while you walk, but when you stop, it catches up. And then my animation actually is a higher priority, so it's not holding her correctly, but usually I'll just like put a little handbag in my hands to animate the arm, and it looks like I'm holding her, but I usually push her up a little further. But yeah. So that system's called the yes no system. And you have all these different options. It's very much just like, what's it called? It's just like any RLV system. If you've ever used it, all you have to do is click her head and she has options. You also have all these different options to play with her. I don't know what this is. I've never used it. Oh, this would work if this was like a real child. But because it's just me, that's irrelevant for me. But you can control like different things. If this was another child, say you saw something or you guys landed somewhere and you didn't want the baby to see it, you could black out her screen. So there's an option that's like, I think it's the no. Yeah, you could put them in timeout. Oh, when you hit cover your eyes, if I hit cover eyes, it's gonna black out her screen. Like her whole screen's gonna turn black in her viewer, but not a text viewer because we don't see anything. But there are a bunch of options for that. So I mean, the system's good if you have an actual person on the avatar, or if you just kind of want to make this your own little thing. In terms of nanny, if you're like me, because I leave my avatars on all the time, so if I just leave a Kello on, I don't want her by herself. I want her like with her little nanny. But that's why I like raid gas, because I have a second avatar that's a nanny that I'll just like literally just sit her with her. Like I'll just sit them together so I don't feel like I'm neglecting my poor little avatar child. So this is Michaela. Let me teleport her over. And it's the same thing. So Michaela, she doesn't have like this system. I actually have her on a collar, or so to speak. It's just like a little thing that enables RLV. So it's her nanny, Michaela. Because I also think it's just like cool to hire people for things. So I've hired a babysitter before. There are people who like roleplay as teenagers, and honestly they have the most fun in Second Life, I swear. But I hired a teenager babysitter and they just like came over. The house was theirs for whatever time I was away. See, Michaela's missing a hand. Sometimes when you log in on Raid Gas, there's missing items. But that's Michaela, her nanny. Michaela also has a bedroom in the house. If anybody wants to be a nanny, you get a bedroom in the house. I ain't paying you because she's a fake baby. But I'm so down for having a nanny. But that's how I work her. That's pretty much everything I use for a Kello right now. My favorite clothing store, we can go there. I'm gonna put her down. I don't remember how. Oh, stand up. I feel bad because I'm just gonna throw her on the ground. But whatever. Poor nanny. This nanny, see, Michaela's okay. The nanny that pushes the Kello around, so we call this like our like outside nanny. This woman is not okay. Like, she looks so stressed out. She looks like she hates her life. Oh yeah, so I couldn't imagine, like, the family hunt is too difficult. So for me, all of the families I've ever had are just people who are friends first. Like, that's why we also don't have parents, because we're not like that serious about family. Like, we're all just siblings, but I can't imagine any of us would have ever called anyone mom or dad in Second Life. Is the Kello now too loud? Well, no, the waves are probably loud and everything. There's so much here. I hope you could hear me that whole time. But yeah, I forgot there's a million sounds here in addition to the child. So let's just turn that down. We heard a Kello. She sounds cute, but this is our stressed out nanny with red eyes for whatever reason. But I'm gonna TP you guys over to the store. I buy all her clothes. Currently, I haven't like been through the whole store, so I feel like I'm gonna keep buying from here for a while. Because I mean, I change her not that often because I don't have her online as often as I am. We just say she's at Gigi's house. But I just hit TP and I'm gonna go on over. But yeah, finding a family can be difficult because you also just want people who are interested in the things you're interested in, which is difficult by itself just for friendship. So family is difficult, and then you have to find a family that, like, I don't know, approaches family the same way you do. Like, for me, it only works for people who aren't like that serious about family, but for me, my whole family, we're just basically like activity partners. We just do stuff together and live together most of the time. But you see, she automatically came with my teleport. The nanny, oh, I forgot to make her follow me. You have to do that every single time you land. And there are different animations in that stroller, so she can sit all types of ways. But this is my favorite store for her. So it's called Ma Petite. And it has a bunch of clothes for both Bebe and Toodly Doos. And then it has like the kid avatars. So you have sizes for your child as they go through life. And then Callie brought it up earlier, but I got her skin from Baby Faces. I don't have time to go to all these different stores. I feel like we're already so over. It's been such a long video. Thank you guys for hanging in there. I'm just gonna have to do more about kids another time because there's so much to show you, so little time. But that is the basics of like how I operate her. I didn't show you the stroller, so I'll show you. That's the last thing I'll show you is the stroller, because you can push the baby around. You just have to be in a res zone, so you have to have res rights. You can also put her in a car seat. So the same place where I got that stroller that she's in right now, they sell car seats, and it just attaches to the baby. So wherever the baby sits, it'll sit the car seat down. So when we all went driving, all I did was attach the car seat to her and then sat her in the car. With Zoobies, all you have to do is attach the baby to your avatar center, and then you would attach the stroller, or you would attach the car seat, or whatever you have. So let me find my stroller. So I got this stroller from Six, and it's my favorite. When I had Zooby though, my favorite stroller for her was the Latin baby stroller, because it animated you along with the baby, and it was so cute. My baby is an avatar, so she was originally a Zooby, so I showed Zooby first. So when this is over, you'll be able to go back, but I showed the Zooby options. I didn't show her as a Zooby. I don't know. We're gonna have to do a baby video another time, but she was a Zooby for a while. I just made her an avatar, so I'm still kind of learning when it comes to avatars. But with Zoobies, the good thing, the strollers, all you have to do is attach them to yourself. For avatar babies though, they're like, literally they're like cars, so you have to res them out, and you operate it very much like you would a vehicle. Did that res? Let's try again. Sometimes my front lawn gets crazy. It doesn't want to res things, or they go under. Oh, they're resing out. Again, me and the patience. So this is my favorite stroller right now. This is by Six. SIIX, who also makes my favorite hair bases. Random fun fact. And they also made a kitchen I bought once. So they just kind of make a ton of different things. But to have her actually work with this, I have to sit on it first. I'll turn my AO off. My priority must be high. And then I have to sit her on it. So I would just have to detach her little nanny stroller. So let me take that off. And then because I have her on this whole like yes no thing, all right nanny, you gotta go, get away, give me my child. So I could click her face, I could say sit, and we're just gonna select the stroller. So now she's actually in the stroller, so I can push her around wherever I want to go. But this operates like a car, so literally you have to start the engine to start moving, which I think is hilarious. This is the first stroller I've purchased. I haven't tried another, so I bet there are a bunch of other types. Usually my legs move. I don't know why they're not right now. I have no idea why the legs aren't moving, but usually the legs are moving. I'm not like walking around all stiff. Oh, there they are. And it has its own animation, so the sassy little walk that she has is because of the stroller. But yeah, it's super cute. I like the accessories for Toodly-Doos, but you know, they've just been around longer, so they have so many more options than Zooby. But Zooby is like growing, and it's becoming a lot more popular, and she's coming out with a lot more things. Like I mentioned, she's coming out with a pregnancy body soon that'll deliver a fetus. Hey, Money Man, just noticed you were here. Um, I'm just realizing I forgot to show you pregnancy body, but I am planning on taking you guys with me through my whole pregnancy, so I'll show you guys all of that. I'm going to be using the Legacy pregnancy body. So Legacy, on top of just the normal Legacy, also has a pregnancy body. For my last pregnancy, I just used the basic Legacy. So I didn't even need an extra body. I just used normal Legacy, just kept growing my belly, and I used the pregnancy skin. A lot of people make pregnancy skins. Like It Girls has one. Revol has one. There are a lot of places that have pregnancy skins. So when it comes time for baby, I am going to have to change my body skin. But not worried about it. Freya also gets very round, and I think it's great. There are also like pregnancy deformers, so you can always make your stomach look a little more round. I used a deformer last time. Hourglass, the belly doesn't get very round. You're like not meant to have a belly on that body. But that is literally all I have for you guys. I know this turned out to be so long. I forgot there's so much information when it comes to babies and all of that. I'll try to do another video just on pregnancy bodies and then just on Zooby versus Avatar, because I think that was really confusing for me to figure out. But that's all I have for you. I hope this was informative and helpful for anyone that's starting a family or wanting to get pregnant. I'm planning my pregnancy now, so let's all get pregnant. Let's have a pregnancy pact. I know Amy on Discord is currently pregnant. I'm trying to catch up, so join us. But that's all I have. If you guys have any questions, be sure to throw them in the comments below. If you like this video or want me to do more about family life, totally give us a thumbs up. And if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe. But thank you guys for being here. It was super fun, super long. Thanks for hanging in with me. And enjoy the rest of your week. I'll be back this weekend. Get ready with me and all the other randomness that we get into. And Akello says bye. I know you guys can't hear her anymore, but she's making more sounds.